almost 3 minutes.
There it goes. We're up and running.
3 minutes early.
We're early today.
Not really. It's 10:31.
Still early for us.
It is early for us.
Welcome, guys. Total Hall Morning Show.
There it goes.
Well, I gotta get the audio down here.
See, and I can never get the video up on my screen. Why is that?
I don't know. I don't know why you have trouble with that. All right. So today's morning show, we were talking the Analogue Productions video. We are now a Bandbox dealer. We got some great trade-ins. We're talking about birthdays. We're talking about all sorts of stuff.
Well, yeah. Why does this happen? How come yours comes up right away and mine doesn't?
Just refresh it.
I did.
I don't know. It likes me more.
No, it doesn't. Well, there it goes.
So yeah.
Hey, it's working.
So one of the, I don't know, obviously the whole thing that come out of MoFi Gate, Analogue Productions kind of doing a really good job on promoting themselves and being, I wouldn't say really an answer to what MoFi is doing, just kind of good PR, good marketing,
transparency,
good transparency. And if you haven't seen the video we're talking about, it's over on the Analogue Productions.
Dropping the link right now.
YouTube video. Annette just dropped the link into the chat. You can click on over on that after the show and check that out. But it's a really good video that they produced that talks about
very good video.
Their whole production. Everything in Salina, Kansas.
And it's very, very interesting, especially if there's people out there who aren't familiar with the process of actually how a record gets made. Mm-hmm. And it went step by step. It's an awesome video. I watched the video prior to it being released, and they went with top-end producer and cinematographer or whatever you call them these days. So.
Yeah, it was very well put together. They talk about, from recording in their own town, to plating, to pressing, to the jackets, to their vinyl
to the labels,
to the
printing press they have.
Yeah, to shipping, packing, warehouse. Yeah. So it gives you a pretty good idea of all that's encompassed in running that production. 120
employees.
Yep.
Now I think she was the manager of the shipping department. Mm-hmm. She had a little sign on her desk. Did you see what it said? Mm-hmm. Queen of the shit show. I'm going to call customer service and ask, can I talk to the queen of the shit show, please? I don't remember her name.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and they showed her a bit. So I was really impressed with the video.
Yeah, and I think, Chad Chasm is buying up. I mean, he has slowly become the biggest name in vinyl. And it's not like this didn't happen overnight.
No.
He's been a big player for the last 10, 15 years, but he's slowly become the top guy.
And I think, how long did he say he's been in it? Like 34 years?
86, 87 or something, yeah.
Well, he's 60, so if that's the case, he was born in 62 or thereabouts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so I think it was mid 80s. Mm-hmm. Is when he started selling out of his house and stuff. Now,
yeah.
When this all finally started getting established, I'm not sure, but yeah, he's made a huge empire out of it.
Yeah, and that's awesome to see a guy that's dedicated to his business to making the best records he can possibly make and being the best at what he can do, and continuous improvement for 30 some years. That's what you get.
I told Paul he could go down there and try to get a job, and then he could come home on weekends. He didn't see the humor in it. I don't get it.
Oh my gosh, that's a big. How far away is Salina, Kansas?
Salina? I don't know. I'm trying
12 hours? 10
no,
hours?
No, 6, 7 hours.
Oh
maybe.
Man, that's pretty close.
Maybe just a little bit longer.
We might have to take a trip down there.
Ooh, road trip.
Maybe we can coordinate to buy enough records to bring back. We can justify it.
We could take Paul's hoopty.
So
we
yeah,
hold a lot of records.
We need to hold a lot. We got to bring them back. I mean, just one UHQR title takes up how much space?
A lot.
Yeah, so we're gonna make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of the big news out on the net, other than MoFi Gate. But yeah, check out that video, the Analogue production video. And you know what? Before we get into birthdays and stuff,
Oh, you're gonna show a few of them?
Yeah, we got a few. We have been carrying the Analogue Productions line forever. I don't know, for a very long time, as long as I can remember. And this is kind of one of their newer lines. This is their audiophile vinyl issues from the world's greatest jazz label. It's their Verve Acoustic Sound series. Oh, they got these little stickers here. They're $40. They're gatefold jackets. They're slowly working through all of the Verve titles. And they also got rights to Impulse stuff. So this is a Ray Charles Genius equals plus soul equals jazz. Same price.
They are great sounding records. There's no doubt that they do a fantastic job.
And Ellington, John Coltrane. I always said that MoFi and Analogue Productions are like, they're always trying to one-up each other. One does one, the other does the other. One does the other, does the other. And this kind of proves that, MoFi made a misstep, and now Analogue Productions is jumping at the chance to, show what they are and how they do it. And I'm anxious to see what MoFi does. They've been pretty quiet over there.
They have been very quiet. But
I haven't heard anything.
I think the volcano will erupt sooner than later.
What do you mean by that?
That it's going to be a shit show.
You don't think they're going to do anything?
Yeah.
Oh, you think they are going to do
Yeah,
something?
I think they will do something.
Okay.
I just don't know when. Nobody knows when, but they've got to. Otherwise, they're putting themselves in a position that they're just going to...
I don't think they'll go under, but they're not going to be the industry leader
They
anymore.
don't have the credibility that they had before.
That's
going to play a big part in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. But they were always the industry leader, and now I think the torch has been passed.
I believe so.
To the Analogue Productions. Showing everyone how you do it. Here's how you make the best record. Here's how you make the best jacket. How you best customer service, packing, shipping, everything, all the way down the line. They're putting pressure on them for sure. If they're not the industry leader, they're definitely putting the heat on MoFi. And we'll see what they answer back. I think MoFi is definitely in a state of transition. They had this bad PR come through, and they have a pressing plant opening up in January.
Oops, sorry.
And so they can keep everything in house. So they're, on some aspects, MoFi is catching up. Because, Analogue Productions is pressing their own records for like a long time, since the early 2000s, I believe.
And it's, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing, they're going to do nothing but expand.
Yeah, they're definitely...
Yeah. And that, it keeps expanding. Every time you turn around, you're hearing something new about the presses that he bought that had to be... And that was another cool thing in the video, too, about... The presses, I think, didn't he get them from Chicago?
Yeah, they came out of Chicago. He got them redone.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool, too. And I really like how they encompassed every step and how the employees were included. And it just really sounds like it'd be a good place to work, too.
Yeah.
It sounds like the camaraderie's there.
Yeah. Kind of like what we got around here.
Exactly. In a much smaller scale.
Except there's only like 6 or 7 of us. There's 120 of them.
Yeah, a little bit of a difference.
All right, people are commenting in. Are MoFi records prices going down? I don't think they're going to. And then another person, Tony, says he doesn't think the prices will go down. They're going to list their sources. Prices won't waver.
I believe that.
I don't think the prices are going to go down. I think we'd be crazy to think that any prices are going to go down.
No, are you talking about the MoFi used stuff that's out there that people are trying to sell on the aftermarket?
He's talking about new.
Yeah.
The aftermarket prices started tipping down before all this. They had already peaked. And we're in a little bit of a lull for just used vinyl prices in general.
Yes.
Not just vinyl, but all. So I don't think that any of the bad press hurt the vintage prices at all. I think they've topped out. As for new vinyl prices, I don't think any prices are going down across the board.
No.
Every catalog's going up. MoFi's, they're not, but it's up to them. The ball's in their court. They need to, they need to improve their PR and their marketing is definitely lacking. Because they do make a superior product. They do make a high-level product, but they're not showing that.
No, not at this moment.
They're not showing that. I believe that those guys can cut some of the best records in the world. They have the equipment to do it. They now will have their own pressing plant. They have a label. They have everything kind of lined up, but they don't have all the pieces together. Whereas Analogue Productions, Chad's got that place running like a Swiss watch.
Yeah. Well,
so it's just two different, theories, two different.
And Tony, that's probably something. Have you ever reached out to them about that issue? Supposedly they're open to suggestions and whatnot. I do kind of understand that aspect. It happens to us once in a while on a much smaller scale. There are some issues that sometimes something does get oversold, and sometimes it's a glitch where it could be 3 people have it in their cart. It looks like it's still available. You put it in your cart, these people pay, and now that inventory changes. So.
No, I think what Tony's talking about is sometimes you back order things on Acoustic Sounds, and it takes forever, and they cancel it.
Oh.
Not like it was in stock, and then you buy it, and then they cancel it right away. I think they do a lot of that back ordering thing, and then it just doesn't come through.
Okay.
I used to not like Acoustic Sounds because it would take forever for us to get our orders. We would order from, it would literally take 3 to 4 weeks for us to get our wholesale orders in the store. When I buy from MoFi, I order on Tuesday, so today I'll have it by Thursday. And they carry Acoustic Sound stuff as well. So just speed of business, speed of transaction. The wholesale department at Acoustic Sounds is a little behind what MoFi's got going on. But, anyway, like I said, they each have their weaknesses and strengths, and that's showing more now than ever to the consumer.
Yeah.
So, they both can make phenomenal records. So I really hope MoFi can answer back, come back with something, and really get back on track. We'll see.
Yeah, Tony, that's for sure. Good morning, Gidget. Yeah, it is disappointing when you think you're locked in and
it goes nowhere.
Then it's like, bam.
Canceled.
Not yours.
Sorry, you missed out.
Yeah.
Or you back ordered and it says it's going to be repressed, and then, oh, sorry, we canceled, we lost the rights or whatever. Now you got to go find one. That's always assumed. And you know what? We had an instance, hell, we oversold on one of our Dire Straits MoFis on our website this week.
And which we can't figure out because they were not uploaded to eBay. They were circulating on the Toad Hall website. And we don't know where that glitch happened.
So things happen. In any packing, shipping, warehousing, out of stocks happen. So, and their size, can you imagine the amount of headaches they have? That's why she has the little shit show thing. Yeah, probably. I'm going to maybe I need a little plaque like that somewhere.
You
need a little plaque.
You got your Toad Hall in there?
Yeah, I wanted to get that thing so you could at least read it.
So yesterday was National Wine and Cheese Day.
Oh, man. One of my favorite.
I didn't have either of them. And National Thread the Needle Day, which I played with my serger a lot yesterday.
Perfect.
Trying to get in the groove of things, trying to figure out how to use it. So today, it's National Aunt and Uncle Day.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Holistic Therapy Day.
Is there any states? We haven't had a state.
No, I'm wondering if I'm going to a different... this is National Day, so I'm wondering maybe if
National,
I would have... National Coffee Milkshake Day. There you go.
Yeah.
Milkshake and coffee. Woo. Bagel Fest Day. National Disability Independence Day. National Dog
Photography Day.
Oh, Douglas going to have his picture taken today.
His picture taken.
Oh, and then World Tofu Day. There's my favorite thing. Not really.
How about birthdays?
Some
big ones.
There are.
Mick Jagger.
How
old is he?
He was born in 1943. So 79.
Damn.
That's the same year my dad was born.
McCartney's only a year older than him.
Wow.
McCartney's 80 this year. Just turned it in June.
Do you move like Mick Jagger?
Moves like Jagger.
And then Roger Taylor.
From Queen.
Drummer from Queen. Yeah, not a whole lot of ones on here that I recognize. Kiko Matsui, the Japanese jazz pianist, whoever you want to say that.
Guy from OK Go, rock drummer from OK Go.
Oh, Dan Konopka.
Oh, look. The guy from Sum 41.
Where? Oh.
Canadian guitarist. I don't know if anybody out there is.
Oh, he was the really hot one.
Well, you should
That when we went to that concert.
Oh my gosh, the Sum 41 show was so good. I would go again in a heartbeat.
I loved where it was. I love the smaller venues like that. You know, standing room only, what, maybe a couple hundred people.
If you guys get the chance, it may not be, if you're into metal and you're even kind of remotely like Sum 41, just go to the show, because anytime you see 3 guitars live, I have a thing now about 3 guitars. It's like, it just blows your face off. And the stage show was cool, and the lights were cool, and the CO2 was just,
yeah, it was fun.
It was a good time.
We have a small venue in a smaller town, about 25 minutes from 20 minutes. So it's called the Apollo Theater in Belvedere, Illinois. They get some pretty good shows there.
Yes, they do.
Where do you want to go next?
Sure. Well, let's go into Bandbox.
Yeah, he told me about this a couple weeks ago, and I really know nothing about them.
So, Bandbox. I don't know if anyone out there is familiar with them, but they are a company doing a subscription series. They actually started making these pamphlets. So they didn't make vinyl. They started making these pamphlets. And these are little booklets that go along with the records. This is a Charles Bradley one. And it talks about the record a little more in depth. It's got more photos. And, sometimes there's interviews or whatever. Obviously, Charles Bradley has probably passed since they couldn't do an interview. But they usually talk about the record song by song. And it's exclusive to them. They then got a little bit bigger, and then Bandbox they started reissuing their own vinyl. So then they started pairing this with the record. And it's a subscription series. You can still get on bandbox.com and order them.
So you can order individually. You
can order individually, or you can get on their subscription series where they send you new ones every couple months or something. But what's really cool is we're able to carry them in store. So you can buy directly from us, and we ship like everything else we have with our $7 flat rate. And you get, here's one of them. They're all $30.
And they're calling these their zines.
Yep. So here's Johnny Cash, self-titled, $30. And then it comes with the little zine in it. And what's even cooler is they're on colored vinyl. They get exclusive colored vinyl. So if you're a guy who collects colored records, which there's a lot of people out there who love collecting colored vinyl, these are going to be the more rare color variants, because Bandbox has,
And I think that one was, 500?
Yeah, I think they made 500 of this one. I Walk the Line, Folsom Prison Blues, and Milestone Tracks. Limited 500 copies on this one.
And it's a monthly subscription if you go that route. Apparently they must put up a couple different albums per month or something, because you get the option of making a selection between the 1st and the 27th of the month. Or you can curate it, and they'll pick something they think that you'll like out of their selections. And then you get member-only rewards. Okay, so that's pretty cool.
So this company's still, they've done, 60, 70 issues, but they're still relatively small, still relatively new.
No, do you know where they're located?
They're out of Minnesota, the Twin Cities.
Oh, they're not too far. We could go on a road trip there, too.
Yep.
That's only, 6 hours?
Yep. So all of these, actually, John is putting these up on our website right now. But if you want dibs on any of these, just feel free to dibs in the video, and we'll make sure. We only got a couple of each because we're starting out with them. But here's Johnny Cash sings Hank Williams. This one does not have a zine. I think what happened is they sent me the wrong ones. They sent me zines for Charles Bradley, and I didn't get ones for this. So this one doesn't come with a zine. I might be able to still get one if you order it. I got 2 different Chuck Berrys, which they put the same issue. Zine 57 was for both different Chuck Berrys. I think they talk about
so they are numbered, and the zines are numbered.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the Chuck Berry, just Chuck, and then this one's live from Blueberry Hill, colored vinyl. We've got, what is this one? Black Pumas, exclusive color variant.
We have all kinds of people popping in the house here.
All right.
New Mexico, Michigan, where
Everyone's
else?
Coming in.
Tony says he has their Vanilla Sky reissue.
Oh, cool.
So that's cool, yeah. Good pressing. How's everything with that? We haven't heard any of these yet.
American Football, this is their latest. American Football, I think this is their 3rd one. They're all American football records are self-titled, so it makes it really difficult. This one is.
Don't we just love
Beach
bands
Bunny.
do stuff like that?
I know, right? Beach Bunny. We've got Dashboard Confessional.
So they've got a really nice variance there going on here.
That's the new Dashboard Confessional record. This is my personal pick. The Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings, Naturally.
Oh, that would probably be my
Sharon Jones
pick as well.
That's
Yeah, Sharon
awesome.
Jones is very good.
The new St. Paul and the Broken Bones, an exclusive neon green vinyl. I mean, it matches the zine there on the back. We got Trampled by Turtles.
Tony said it sounds great. Good. I'll have to get one of these someday and take a listen.
So these guys just bought their own press. They actually purchased a single press, and they have it.
Bandbox did.
Bandbox owns one press.
Okay.
They have it down in the Carolinas at another pressing facility where there was like 8 other presses.
Okay.
And so they have an agreement where, okay, here's our press. You guys take care of it, maintain it, use it. When we want our records run, you run our records. When we're not running records, you can use our press for your own stuff.
Oh, well, that's
They have
nice.
a kind of a co-op situation worked out with the company who's pressing these records down in the Carolinas.
I'll take the Black
It was
Pumas.
somewhere in the southeast.
What's the Black Pumas? Did
Black
we have
Pumas?
Black Pumas?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, so
We got one.
we'll put,
We have 2 of each, by the way.
dip
So
on that.
we have more than 1 of each. So we still have an extra Black Pumas.
So that is
We should do a show on Waxahachie, by the way. We haven't yet, but we need to.
On what?
I got Waxahachie Volume 1 and Volume 2 zine because they have 2 different records. This one's American Weekend and this one's Carillion Salt. Waxahachie's like a newer Americana kind of thing. It's been selling really well in the store. Waxahachie. Good luck spelling that. For someone like me, that's like torture. Waxahachie. Wax.
well, you know who would really know how to pronounce that is Ray. Is he on the show here today?
And I got a Hiss Golden Messenger. No zine for this one. It was my first dealing with these guys, and they were a little slow to ship. So, gotta remember, these are really small companies. We're talking about companies with probably like not many employees, but a handful of employees. So I'm gonna cut them some slack. I didn't get a zine, so just know that there are a couple I did not get a zine for. But we'll do it. If we have them, we'll send them
We
with
should
it.
have John only be putting in quantity 1
We'll worry about that.
because
At
if
the end
they
of the
sell
show.
here, okay.
Yeah, we'll worry about that after the show. So yeah, Bandbox, excited to have it in here. I think they're only in like 7 retail stores. They were like we're in the top 10 first retail stores to have them in store. So we're really excited to have that before they kind of
Branch out,
get bigger. Just kind of like Vinyl Me Please is kind of that way. They've grown and they got their own pressing plant now going up. So.
We're just kind of looking at their website a little bit.
So yeah, exciting stuff. Bandbox, these are all going up on the website right now. Again, it's good for the $7 flat rate shipping if you guys are looking for any of that stuff. Let's talk a little bit about Blind Record Draw. Well, it's almost August, and I had an idea for a Blind Record Draw, guys. How do you feel about an all bootleg Blind Record Draw?
It would be very interesting to see what would come about from it.
I mean, this is just the first 3 I pulled. This is an Allman Brothers boot, vintage boot, Finger Lakes is what it's called. This is the Rock and Roll Circus. It's got Lennon, Cream, Zeppelin, Who, Buffalo Springfield on it. And then we got a Badfinger boot, Cleveland 74. So it would be heavily vintage boots, but we'd probably have to put some newer ones in as well. I don't know, 20, 25, 30 different. Let me know what you guys think. Would you be in on a blind record draw for bootlegs? Would that be fun? Would it be something?
It would be interesting. It would be interesting for us to try to go through everything and find
I think we
stuff.
can come up with some stuff. I think we can do it. I think there's enough stuff out there, unofficial releases. There's another Allman Brothers on the wall.
A boot?
Yeah, there's a Captain Beefheart I'm looking at right now. We could throw in there. Boot. So yeah, there's enough bootlegs around. I think we could get together a blind record draw. If we always run out, we can always do official bootlegs.
Yeah.
We could do like some of those kind of different
Okay.
stuff like that. What do you guys think? Do you like the bootleg idea? Do you not? Well, we're looking for ideas. I think that's something we haven't done yet.
Right.
I don't know. Got a bunch of used vinyl.
Here, let me talk about mine. Of course,
Oh, go for it. Annette's got a little piece here.
I didn't know we were out of stock on these, of course, right? So I picked this up Saturday before I went home. It's the new ZZ Top Raw. It's that's what I was going to look up, where that little old band from Texas original soundtrack. Did that play on Netflix, do you remember? Let me look that up real quick.
DJ's asking about a box set duck draw. We did that in December, and we'll probably do it again. Duck draw box set. I did like a big box set one in last December. Buy-in was way up there. It was like $100 buy-in or something. It was expensive.
80, yeah, it was. I don't remember.
We'll probably do that again. I will definitely do a box set draw. I'll probably wait till Christmas time or January. We usually do the bigger ones around that era.
And it was on Netflix, so that little old band from Texas in 2019, I watched it a while back. I need to rewatch it. But I picked this up. It's a really good album. Very, very gritty, edgy.
Now, is this live from?
No.
Okay.
They went in, from my understanding, they went into a studio and just played, no audience. It's a gatefold, but with 2 openings, but there's only the 1 record in it. It's on tangerine vinyl. It says it's of course, it's in righteous memory of Dusty Hill, and he is on this. What was recorded before he passed. It says when the 3 of us got together to play these tracks at historic Gruen Hall in New Braunfels for that little old band from Texas. For the documentary, it was in a very real way a return to our roots. Just us and the music, no audience of thousands, no concession stands, no parking lot social hour, no tour buses, just us and the music. So the pressing is a little noisy. I wish they would have pressed it a little bit better. There were a few little pops maybe in it that I heard.
I think it's because it's orange.
It very well could be the vinyl it was pressed on, but I listened to it twice this morning before I came into work.
I'm looking at the dead wax, and I've never seen a dead wax stamp like this. The dead wax stamp looks like typewritten numbers, like a computer printed them. It's not, typically on the dead wax you get the mastering agent's initials, and you get like a hand etched on the inside.
I'm not even seeing what you're saying.
It looks like a computer printed it. Like something that come off of a label maker. Pretty.
I'm just seeing some little bitty things in here. Maybe I'm not in a good light.
But you said the music was good?
The music was I enjoyed it. Oh, I see where you're saying.
So this is original. So they all went in the studio and they recorded all this stuff for this record. Are there any original tunes on here? Or is this all original?
They're all original. Yeah.
They're all new tunes.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it. It's going to be playing on my turntable quite often because I liked it.
So it's all original tunes for the soundtrack. I watched the movie. Well, it can't be all original because it's Legs, The Grunge.
Oh, I thought you meant their original songs.
Brown Sugar.
No, it's songs from their past.
Tube Snake Boogie.
Yeah.
That's like greatest hits.
Basically.
Almost. But it's re-recorded.
But it's called Raw, and it is raw. It's very, digging deep into the bluesy guitar, the rawness of it. There's a little bit of talking back and forth between them that's on a couple of the tracks, so it's really good. I like it a lot. So I didn't realize we are out. Nick's going to try to order more, and I can't remember how much it was.
I'll get more. They weren't too bad.
Yeah, because I think we had 8 of them. You're right, I think we had 8 in.
So he re-recorded these special for them. So, these are old songs, but
Correct.
They brought them back to 2020 or 19.
Well, 2019 was the show. So
okay, so they recorded it in 2019.
Right.
Okay. So I want to get that straight, because
I guess
you don't want to get a compilation where they just pulled the songs and all them together.
No. It was all done at one time.
Okay.
These are not taken from other
That's what I wanted to clarify.
Definitely not. So, it was released this year, but the documentary is from 2019. Very good album. So that was my buy last week. You know, once in a while I do get to buy an album for myself instead of taking all the jazz stuff home for my husband, which I do enjoy listening to. But every once in a while, you know, I got to.
You got to change it up. Definitely got to change it up. So these were traded in. They were behind the counter. They don't even have a price yet.
Huh.
Because that's how fresh they are.
Fresh, used vinyl.
Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. Original press. G side, R side. It's on the Geffen record label. Let's see what we got for the sleeve here. Sleeve is the original lyric sleeve. It's got some, you can tell someone taped it up. So it's not like perfectly mint, but it is all there. I wonder if this is a Columbia House version. It is a BMG.
A club.
No, it's Columbia House.
Club
Columbia
edition.
House, club edition. So, want to check the next one?
Well, Ray, yeah, don't let work get in your way. We were just talking about you a little bit earlier. What's that band name?
Waxahachie?
Waxahachie. Is Nick saying that correctly? We figured if anybody knew, you would. I think that sounds like something to be down in your area.
I got a Rush Signals. The cover's not in the best of shape, but the record I bet's pretty clean. Record's super clean. It's probably VG Plus, easy. Got a few light marks on it.
None of these are priced yet? No.
No, they literally must have just come in right before we closed yesterday.
Best of the Guess Who.
I wish we had prices.
Yeah, we don't have prices.
Is that a new reissue? Is it like 180 gram?
No.
It's an old one.
I don't think it's 180. We're gonna test play this one.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll set this one aside. Let's see.
I got two different Beatles in. Beatles 65 and Beatles Rock and Roll. Used coming in. Beatles Revolver. I wonder what label this is on. Let's find out right
I'll
now.
put this aside so we can do a test listen to it.
Oh, it's a Orange Label Capital, which is obviously a reissue. It's old, but it's a reissue.
Ray said that was correct. Very good job, Nick.
All right. Waxahachie.
Waxahachie.
I think this is a modern reissue.
Looks like it.
Oh, maybe not. I don't remember that label looking like that. Beatles Abbey Road with the Apple label on it. Pretty much mint. I know this Sgt. Pepper's a reissue. I wonder if it's the stereo or the mono. We'll have to do some research as to what copy we got here. Oh, you know what? No. We're just pretty much going through all the new arrivals live on the air.
I don't even know.
We're just like looking for our own case here. Parlophone, Sgt. Pepper's. I don't believe this to be the mono. I believe this is the current.
Well, this is.
Yeah, it says digital remaster 09, 2012.
I don't Okay, so somebody has taken this album.
Yeah, what else you got there?
The Johnny Maddox, the 30s and Ragtime.
Okay.
Okay. Well, apparently they didn't have a sleeve for it because this is an outer sleeve for some other album that they took gray paint and physically painted themselves.
And
then
took their own artistic ability.
Exactly.
Johnny Maddox.
I picked it up and I'm looking at the spine here. I'm thinking...
That's a lot of work.
Steve Woods, something Cotillion Records. Yeah, it's not even gloss or semi-gloss. It's like flat paint on here. Feel the brush strokes and everything on it.
You never know what's going to get traded in around here, guys. That's half the fun. All right, we got some newer stuff in here now. This is a different collection. Bad Wolves Disobey, 2 LP set. Again, bright red vinyl. These are going to get priced today and go on the wall. Bad Wolves sealed, brand new sealed record. Nation. I got a Disturbed Down with the Sickness. This one is open. I wonder if it's on black.
Here, you can have this.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, isn't that just pretty?
It is pretty.
You can have Johnny to put
Johnny
in your
Maddox. I
file.
don't know why that.
He's going to have to. Were any of the Beatles mono?
No, I don't think they
none
are.
of them were.
I looked at the only one that might have been was the Sgt. Pepper's, and it says digital remaster.
Oh, okay.
The monos were taken from analog tapes. So, Dark Side of the Moon, just a decent Dark Side of the Moon copy, which don't get many of. Zeppelin, this is In Through the Outdoor. Yeah, In Through the Outdoor. I've got Sleeping with Sirens, Madness, which is kind of a more modern metal band, black vinyl. And this is a Extension, XXX Tension 17, kind of rap kind of stuff from 2018. So this is probably way out of print. Probably pretty hard to find, especially on that kind of vinyl.
Wow.
That won't last long, for sure. A lot of good trade-ins. A lot of good birthdays. We should have sold some Rolling Stones.
Are we going to talk about what we've got coming up Saturday?
Yeah, so
And the penny.
couple things. This week, ending Thursday, we have our last set of penny auctions. They're live right now. There's a bulk. They're bulk lots. There's one's bulk VHS, concert VHS. I should pull up the ad. I should pull up the listings. Bulk concert VHS, bulk D&D miniatures. I think there's a small CD, Christmas CD bulk. There's bulks for lots of different things.
You can come in and be on video if you'd like.
This is business we need to talk about.
All right.
Other than the store.
All right. One sec. We're almost done. So we got some bulk items. And then Saturday.
I need the Sgt. Pepper too.
Oh, Sgt.
Yeah,
Pepper. Saturday, we are doing our very first live vinyl auction. Annette and I are going to be doing a live vinyl auction. I'll probably bring this camera live on YouTube, but you're going to have to sign up to Whatnot. We're doing our very first Whatnot live auction. I'll probably set this camera up so YouTube viewers can watch it, but to bid, you're going to have to get on Whatnot. So you got the rest of the week to get on there, sign up, get your credit card, your shipping information, get it all set up, and then follow us, and we're going to do a Whatnot auction. 5 p.m. Central Time.
I'm going to have to get on the app and watch a couple because I don't know anything about it.
We're starting from scratch, guys. We're starting from
Used vinyl.
scratch. Used vinyl. Used vinyl. We'll put some other stuff on. We'll put some newer stuff on, too.
Okay.
We're just going to kind of wing it, see how it goes. We've never done one. It's going to be a learning experience for sure. So definitely check out our Whatnot. We're just Rockford Toad Hall.
On Whatnot.
On Whatnot. You can search us. We already have it. It has our logo on it. You can already get on there and shop for us. And it's a for those of you who are not familiar with Whatnot, it is a live selling platform. So you watch us live, and you bid on it on your phone. It's like this, but live, and we auction it live. And it's nice because it keeps all the info and tracking and shipping and takes care of all that stuff for us. So, all right, guys. I think that kind of does it for the week. Do you have anything else?
What time does the Whatnot start? Have we set a time on it yet?
5 p.m. Central.
5 p.m. Central on this
Saturday.
coming Saturday.
We don't usually do stuff on Saturdays. It's going to be interesting. Saturday, I'll bring the YouTube video up too, so in case you guys forget. So we'll be able to talk. I don't think they're going to be synced up. That's going to be weird too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We're going to play around with it, see how it goes. Do you have a referral link to get us $10? I do. Let me get you. These are all the things I got to get together for this week. Whatnot. I'll get that together. I'll post it. I'll make sure to get you the referral link for Whatnot.
Okay.
So.
Cool. Well, Derek's going to be there.
All right.
Watching us.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Derek, have you ever done any before?
I've been watching a lot. I haven't bought anything yet or sold anything yet. It's going to be a lot of classic rock vinyl.
Okay.
That's kind of what I have pulled for it. We're going to do a choice. So I'll probably put up like 2 or 3 records. We'll talk about them. We'll condition check them. Put them up. We'll put the auction. Winner gets to choose.
Okay.
We'll add one. We'll do that for a
Okay.
little bit. I have some newer records that we're just going to put, okay, this is the record, we're auctioning it. If things are going well, I might pull some newer records, maybe pull some audiophile records. I don't know. I've never done one.
We'll be skating on fresh ice there.
Expect it to go for about an hour to not 2 hours. Between an hour and 2 hours. So, because we typically close the store at 6.
Right.
We're not going to want to stay longer than 6:30 probably.
Right.
So, probably an hour and a half is going to be probably roughly what we'll be. And then, like I said, I'm going to put this video up too. So, we'll be on YouTube and then on Whatnot together simultaneously.
Cool. So then this will be nice that we'll have some of our established people on there.
Yeah, because we're starting fresh up.
Yeah.
And if things are going for fair amounts, I'll be pulling more stuff.
Well, and that's the thing with it. I mean, it's something that you don't, in a situation like this, you can go pull.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it is taking off, it is doing well. Or what if, no, hang on, I'll ask you that later.
Okay.
You know, so you can, it's not like the blind draw where you know exactly what you're going to get. If things start selling, you're like, well, hey, hang on, I'm going to wander to a different part of the store, and next thing you come back with something else.
Yeah.
Because it's not set up at all, right?
You can pre-set it up. A lot of people do.
Oh.
I'm not going to. I kind of have some stuff put aside.
Okay.
Just because I wanted a little bit of freedom and the way to do it. But yeah, I'm excited to see how it goes.
Definitely, it will be fun.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. As for blind record draw, do you think we should do one? Think we should do a bootleg one?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll think about that.
Think
and get
about
back
it.
to that.
Yeah.
Because we have the Whatnot thing coming up this week, so we'll have to see how that goes.
Right.
All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. We will see you. We'll see you. I'll do a new vinyl on Thursday, probably a MoFi Minute, and then Saturday is the Whatnot. So we'll be around all week, guys.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
If you saw anything in the video, you put dibs on anything, give us a call. We'll get it to you. And we'll take care of you.
I got dibs on 2 already. I've got them pulled aside.
Cool. Thanks so much, guys. We will see you next week. We'll soon.
Have a great